Hey, what's up guys? It's Dusty here with a special anniversary edition of Dusty's Daily Doubles. Today is Monday, February 21st, 2022, and it has been exactly 1 month. We have 1 month under our belt of doing these videos in total. Sorry, as you can see, I'm wearing my baseball Budweiser jersey, and I'm also wearing the Budweiser Selly season because it is time for celebration. We are going to celebrate this last month, 1 month under the belt, and currently overall I have given out 109 selections, 109 picks between the daily doubles, the trebles, and the bonus picks, and out of those 109 picks, we are 74 out of 109. That is the winning percentage of 68% winners that I have selected. Again, that's 74 out of 109 total. On the daily double, considering we have had a 4-day daily double slide, that put a dent on the numbers for the month overall. However, we still finished the daily double 18 out of 31 on the month, which is a 58% record. And the bonus picks, we gave out 47 total bonus picks last month, and we went 29 of 47 on those bonus picks, which is a 62% winning rate. Getting back to the daily double percentage, that is what it is all about. Again, only 58% winning record on the daily doubles. However, that is still, if you are playing this system correctly, that's what it is all about. We are here to just try and make a slow game, minimal risk, and good reward, but minimal risk. You're not going to get rich playing these daily doubles, but you're also not going to go broke. That is the whole design of this system. And again, 18 of 31, that means we have 18 wins and 13 losses on the season. The whole objective with that daily double is you risk 1 unit to win 1 unit. So, having said that, those numbers, if you just played the daily doubles only last month, you would be sitting up at least 5 units. It would probably be more like 5 to 7 units because a couple of the daily doubles were more than just even money. We had one daily double that got you 2.5 times your money. So if you played that one and smashed it, like I said, you would be a little bit more up. So just playing the daily doubles this month, if you did that, you would be up 5 to 7 units. If your units are $100 a bet, you'd be up $500 to $700, somewhere in that range. You could be up more or less depending on which bonus picks you selected. We had a lot of banger bonus picks out there, a lot of underdogs that came through. So I mean, you could be really up right now. But if you just played the daily double, you would be up at least 5 to 7 units. And that's what it's all about. It's a slow grind, baby. I already had one person tell me that my daily doubles have already paid for their vacation coming up, and that feels great to hear. That's what it's all about, boys. So, let's keep this rolling. Just a quick recap of last night's picks before we jump into today's action. Yesterday, we went 3 for 4 overall in the selections. We missed the daily double going 1 for 2. First up, we had the Houston Cougars on the money line, in which I thought they were going to go and get a comfortable win. It was anything but. They had to get the W in double overtime, but they did pick it up. Next up, we had the Golden Grizzlies, Oakland Golden Grizzlies, to win on the money line. They ended up losing by 6. That's what lost the daily double. However, we smashed both the bonus picks. The first bonus pick, we had the Iona Gales, -7. They ended up winning by 20 at home. And then we had Cleveland State Vikings on the spread at -9.5, which was giving you double your money, minus the slight take from Vegas, and that ended up cashing. Cleveland won by 12, so we covered that. We went 3 for 4 on the selections overall. And now let's jump into today's daily double. First up on the docket on today's daily double, we have this University of Texas El Paso Miners team traveling to Middle Tennessee to face this Blue Raiders team. This is going to be an excellent game. Don't kid yourself. Right now, the line is currently sitting at Middle Tennessee -5.5 at home, and I think it's just maybe a point a little bit too much. I think this should be more at 4 or maybe 4.5, -4, -4.5 for Middle Tennessee. I believe that this line is just slightly high based on the fact that Middle Tennessee is 12-0 at home, and actually going back to last year, they have won 15 straight at home, and they're currently on a 5-game winning streak, 9-1 in their last 10. They are sitting at 19-7 overall on the season, whereas this UTEP Miners team comes in 16-10 overall on the season. They are 7-5 away from home, which is a pretty good stat. If you're 2 games above 500 on the road, you're playing pretty good basketball, especially in college. And they are 8-2 in their last 10 as well, and they're currently on a 2-game winning streak. Statistically speaking, these teams are pretty even. I'd say Middle Tennessee has a slight lean offensively, or a decent lean offensively in a couple categories, including offensive rating. They have a decent lean, but this UTEP team has a decent lean on the defensive edge, and other than that, they're pretty equal throughout. Honestly, I think the major difference here is the fact that this UTEP Miners team has the better overall player in the game, and that is solely Boom, who averages 19.6 points a game and 4 rebounds a game. He's just all over the glass and all over the paint. Great player. I think that's probably the bigger difference of this game. If he has a great game, I can't see Middle Tennessee winning by a big number, to be quite honest. I do think that it's going to be a really tight, contested battle, and I do truly believe that Middle Tennessee probably will pick up a win. I don't know if they're gonna cover. For that reason, I feel more comfortable buying some extra points with this University of Texas El Paso team, and that's what we're gonna do here. We are gonna pick up some points, and we are going to take the University of Texas El Paso at +9.5. That is our first leg of the Daily Double. And for the second leg of the Daily Double, we have another doozy. And this game isn't going to be talked about very much because of the conference that it's in. But right now we are talking about this New Mexico State team, this New Mexico State Aggies traveling to Seattle in this Western Athletic matchup. And this Seattle Redhawks team is absolute dynamite at home. They have won 16 at home, only 1 loss. They're 21-6 overall in the season. They're on a 4-game winning streak. They play extremely well at home. This game is going to be a barn burner, mainly because these two teams are battling it out for the top of the conference. And honestly, I don't see any way in hell that the NCAA March Madness tournament will get 2 teams from the WAC, from this Western Athletic Conference. So basically only one of these 2 teams is going to make it to that NCAA tournament, and the other is going to end up in the NIT tournament. And so that is essentially what is on the line here. And the last time these 2 teams faced off, which was earlier this month, February 15th, New Mexico State did pick up a 13-point victory on the road, at home. They picked up a 13-point victory at home. Now they're traveling to the Seattle team, who plays extremely well at home. I honestly am torn between not only the spread but the line, as I can see this game going either way. I could see Seattle squeaking out a home victory due to the significance of this game. I could also see this New Mexico State team also going on the road and grinding out a slight victory. Usually what I would like to do in these situations is to buy points with the dog. In this case, it would be Seattle. The line right now is Seattle +2.5. So usually in these situations, I would buy extra points and get them around somewhere like 7.5 or 8, and I'd feel pretty comfortable with that. However, just based on the fact that if New Mexico is winning by 3 or 4 points towards the end of the game, and it does get down to that fouling crap, I don't really trust Seattle to cover that gap. And I could easily see New Mexico possibly winning by 8 or 9 late in the game. So that's why I'm looking at the total, actually. And this Seattle team haven't been to the NCAA tournament in 52 years. So you know they are going to come out and put their best foot forward. I can see both teams going out there and scoring a lot of points tonight. Currently the line is at, the total is at 145.5. This line started at 141 total. So that is a 3.5 point shift. I already liked the over originally. I still think that reaches the over 144. However, for the daily double purposes, we are going to buy that line down to 135.5. That is going to be our selection, over 135.5 points in this New Mexico State Seattle matchup. It's going to be a banger. I think both teams are going to put up a lot of points. They usually score in the high 60s, low 70s. I don't see a problem with that covering. Again, just to recap, first leg of the daily double is UTEP plus 9.5, and that is parlayed with the over 135.5 on the alternate game total, and that is between New Mexico State and Seattle. That is today's daily double. Now I'm just going to quickly dive into today's bonus picks. These picks are a lot less value than the other picks. They're basically parlay picks. If you're looking to make a parlay, you could take any one of these events, all three of them, if you really wanted to parlay the three of them together and make a treble. It doesn't matter to me what you do with the picks. I'm just going to give you three picks that I think are going to outright win. And let's just kick it off quickly with this Georgia Tech traveling to Syracuse to face this Orange team. I just think Georgia Tech is completely outmatched in here. They've been sliding as of late, not playing the greatest, not the greatest road team. This Orange team, led by the coach Boeheim, come tournament time, he's going to have the boys ready. They like to score at least 70 plus points at home in their last, I don't even know how many. They rarely fail to reach 70 points at home. I can't see Georgia Tech going in there and doing anything. Syracuse on the money line is the first bonus pick. And then we have another bonus pick, which is Louisville traveling to North Carolina to face this Tar Heels team. And again, this Louisville team has been atrocious of late. They haven't been doing much of anything. They have been on a downslide as well, whereas this UNC team has been on the up and up. They've been playing some pretty good basketball of late. I don't see Louisville going in there and doing anything tonight. So for that reason, North Carolina on the money line is our second bonus pick. And the third bonus pick is going to be an ATP men's tennis matchup between Pablo Carreño Busta against Oscar Ott and the German. And quite honestly, there's a lot of value here on Carreño Busta, as he's one of the better players on tour. He's seasoned. He knows how to get it done. This game is going to be played on hard court. He has a pretty decent hard court record, well over 500. I think at least 6 or 7 matches over 500 on the hard court. This other player, Oscar Ott, he also plays pretty well on the hard court. I think he's at least 10 or 12 games above 500 on the hard court. However, those games are not against the same type of caliber competition like Carreño Busta and the type of competition that Carreño Busta is used to playing. He's not used to seeing this type of competition, and for that reason, there is massive value here on Carreño Busta. That is going to be the third bonus pick. Pablo Carreño Busta to win the match in the ATP Acapulco against Oscar Ott.